Order! Order in the feed. We've got a live one today, and it is not a correction. Nobody lied this week, jury. What happened this week is 2 documents, delivered 3 days apart, that belong side by side in the record, and once you read them together, you cannot unread them. Document 1 fired the last referees of American elections. Document 2 told the people who run your elections that they could be prosecuted. 4 months before a federal election. Let's read the file. Document 1. Thursday afternoon, an email lands in the inbox of Thomas Hicks, chair of the Election Assistance Commission, 12 years of service, and Commissioner Benjamin Hovland, 7. Quote, "Your position as Commissioner of the Election Assistance Commission is terminated effective immediately." The Republican Commissioner, Christy McCormick, was permitted to resign. The 4th seat has been empty since April. Which brings the federal government's only agency devoted solely to election administration to a membership of exactly 0. What does 0 mean in practice? The EAC has 4 seats, no more than 2 per party, Senate confirmed, built by the Help America Vote Act after the 2000 recount, specifically so no one party could steer it. With 0 members, there is no quorum. No quorum means no voting system certifications, no guidance to states, no formal action of any kind. The agency that certifies the machines that will count November's votes cannot currently certify a stapler, 4 months out. And the record supplies the why, so I do not have to speculate. In March of 2025, an executive order directed the Commission to add a proof of citizenship requirement to the federal voter form. The commissioners did not refuse. They did something more dangerous to the order. They followed procedure. They took hundreds of thousands of public comments, and they declined to bring it to a rubber stamp vote. Then they were fired. The White House explained, quote, "The president reserves the right to remove individuals that may not be totally aligned." Whether a president can fire the members of an agency Congress built to be bipartisan is untested law. Election scholar Rick Hassan says the Supreme Court has never answered it. The operational fact does not wait for the litigation. The chair is empty. Document 2. Tuesday. 2 days before the firings, the Justice Department's Civil Rights Division mailed 51 letters, one to every state and the district, over Assistant Attorney General Harmeet Dillon's signature. Election officials, the letters warn, could be criminally prosecuted for aiding and abetting federal violations, for knowingly retaining non-citizens on voter rolls. The states got 5 days to explain themselves. Now, non-citizen voting is already illegal, and every serious audit has found it vanishingly rare. We tried that case on this channel 4 days ago. So what is a letter like this for? David Becker, who ran elections work inside that very department, read it for you. This is pressure. A department that suspected actual crimes, he said, would be bringing actual indictments. The profession answered. Arizona's Secretary of State, on the record, the state will keep following Arizona law, quote, "not directions that come from political rhetoric or intimidation." And Nevada's Secretary of State, Cisco Aguilar, named the vacuum. It will again fall on secretaries of state and election administrators to fill the gap. The gap, jury, being federal election governance itself. The Bipartisan Policy Center called Thursday a significant loss for one of the government's few institutions explicitly designed around bipartisan governance. Those are the witnesses, every one of them named, every one on the record. Now read the week whole, the way a county clerk in any county in America has to read it. The federal body that could say no to a rolls purge mandate cannot currently say anything at all. The lawyers who could prosecute you for administering those rolls generously have your address and gave you 5 days. And the office that produced both documents is the same office whose preferred election rules the referee declined to stamp. Who benefits is not a mystery, it is a matching exercise. Who pays is a named, findable human being with a county email address, deciding whether to purge eligible voters to stay clear of a courtroom. From the docket. 4 days ago, this court tried the claim that mail-in ballots are how elections get stolen, and the record said no, they are how 40% of America votes. Same campaign, new week, heavier documents. And mark this, jury. Nothing I have read you today has been ruled unlawful. Maybe the courts bless every bit of it, but a record only protects you if somebody reads it into evidence while there is still time to act on it, and there are 4 months on the clock. The equipment has no federal certifier. The people who run the count have been shown a theoretical courtroom. That is the week. It is entered. The verdict, such as a record lane allows, no adjudication, no verdict of law, just the docket, read aloud. 0 referees, 51 letters, 5 days to comply, 4 months to the election, and 1 office holding the pen on all of it. The clerks answered with the only word the moment needed. We follow the law, not the rhetoric. Watch them, back them, and keep this file where you can find it in November. The jury is you, and this one, you rule on at the ballot box. Court's adjourned. I'm Madeline, and this is Pixel Politics.